Blessings. Good morning, all. My name is Jess, and I am back with another video. Woo! I am tired, and I'm going to tell you why I'm tired. Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about rushing. So, a lot of times when I start my videos, I'll say stuff like, I'm doing my hair because I'm going to be late. And I always speak that over my morning, in the sense of, oh my gosh, I have to hurry up. And guess what? I'm usually never late. I'm usually there early. I will, I'll even like sometimes text my coworkers like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late, and I'm still walking in before 9 or at 9 o'clock. And so I'm going to stop saying that. I have been trying to stop saying that the last few weeks, because I'm really not going to be late. I'm not going to say it today. I have enough time. And the story that I'm going to use as an example is from yesterday. So yesterday I got invited to an event. It was a gala, very beautiful event with a lot of really cool people. I really wanted to go. However, I also have work. Like, I have my regular job, and I also had therapy yesterday. So I did start therapy recently because I just felt like it was important and I needed it. So I started therapy. Sorry, I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit. I started therapy, and I have therapy on Mondays. This gala is on a Monday. Okay, no worries. I'm trying to find a way to do it all. I'm trying to find a way to take care of myself, go to work, have responsibilities here, but still also push myself in other areas to grow and go out. And so I found myself rushing. The night before, I did my best to prepare, packed a bag of all the things that I needed. I had all these different scenarios that I had mapped out in my head of what's the best game plan. I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, I could do that. What's gonna cause me the least amount of stress? And so now here I am executing this plan, and I found myself rushing. I rushed so much that I didn't double check and make sure I had my house keys before I left the office. And the thing about my office building is that after 5 o'clock, once the elevator goes down, it does not come back up. Unless someone downstairs is pushing the floor, it's not going to go up to your floor. So I'm like rushing. I know I'm rushing. I felt like people were like waiting for me. So I was like gonna go, and I was like, no, like there are a couple things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back. I still am rushing. I end up switching out my bags, not taking the extra time to check and make sure I have everything I need before I left the office. And as I go down the elevator, I realize that I do not have my house keys, and the elevator is not going to go back up, and I am the last one out of the office with a supervisor. And she's, very sweet and kind and trying to, help me problem solve. And I'm like, it's fine, just go, I will be okay. I'm just gonna take a minute to kind of just group and, take a phone call. So I go ahead, I call my friend, and I'm telling them, like, you're not gonna believe what I did. Of course, I left my keys upstairs, and now I have no way of getting inside, because with my apartment building, you can't get in without a key. There's literally a bar on the door. It's like one of those super safe apartments that you can't even break into it. Like the landlord or the maintenance people, they're not able to get into the apartment without a key because it has this like bar on the door. So yeah, we love that. It's great for safety. However, if I don't have my key, I am SOL, as they say, but not the cuss word. So I'm just kind of reflecting, and I'm standing there. I stand there for another 20 minutes, and I see the cleaning crew coming down the elevator. They have a key to get back up. God is so good. And I said, oh my gosh, I left something at my desk. Can I come up with you? And they had saw me there late, so they knew that I worked there. So like, oh yeah. So they let me back in, and I was able to grab my keys, meaning I was able to sleep in my bed last night, which we love that. We love being able to sleep in our beds. However, the question comes, why was I rushing? There was no need to rush. I clearly got to where I needed to go at a good time. The event was like so big in the flyer, they're like promptly they're going to start at a certain time. They didn't. They said they were going to close the doors at a certain time. They didn't. I was at the office for an extra 20 minutes, clearly just standing there looking, trying to get my life together. So why was I rushing? And so that's the thing, is like there was no need to rush. Similarly, when I would drive, which I don't have a car right now because I live in the city, but when I was an avid driver, I used to also tell myself, I am not going to rush when I drive because I will get to my location when I get there. There is never a need to rush and drive fast and speed and potentially put other people's lives in danger or my life in danger because I'm late or I feel like I'm going to be late. And so I need to adopt that same mindset when it comes to other areas of my life, like just going around and getting things done. So I'm saying all this to say, life can be chaotic. We can have a lot going on, and stressing about what that clock says is not always going to be the most beneficial thing for our health. Ooh, sorry, I'm trying to feed the cat before I go so I can get to work. And so multitasking, yes, is great. I'm multitasking right now because I wanted to make this video, but at the same time, I'm going to make sure that I am going to be kinder to myself. I'm going to take time that it takes me to do things, whether that is get somewhere or get ready or taking the time to do my therapy. Like I did my therapy and everything went really great. It was a perfect session, but I didn't need to do the whole thing that I was doing. I didn't need to try to come up with this wild game plan and whatnot. A lot of people would say, oh, just cancel therapy, just reschedule therapy. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that because I made a commitment to myself to do this. And that is for me. And so I'm not going to cancel something that's important to me for an event that I just found out about a few weeks ago, if that makes sense. So anyways, I went to bed super late last night. But I'm up. I'm so glad that, God is good. He gave me breath in my lungs again today. I have cat food here for Roro to eat. And I'm going to feed my cat and I'm going to head to work. And I just pray that everyone has a blessed day. And just remember to take your time and search for balance in your life if needed. Okay? I love you guys. If you guys can do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, that would be great. It would really help me out. And I will see you in the next video. Stay blessed, not stressed. Love, Jess.